I won this regional. And then after you win a regional, you go to a national. And the national was actually a scam.
Oh.
Like it was all set up. Like it was set up who was going to win and everything.
Hello, hello, hello.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
I know. Did you bring your crowns? Because we did. Because today we have a very special guest on Trendy Talk. We're bringing extra girl power to the pod. It is Miss Baleares 2024. It's Emily.
Hi.
Welcome, Emily.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
All of a sudden, I'm like...
A bit of glitz and glam to the proceedings.
I've got to act proper. I'm like, am I standing up?
I feel like I need to sit up. Yes, exactly.
Is my makeup okay?
Lights, camera, action, you know.
This is so nice. So for those that don't know you, you are 19.
Yes.
You were Miss Baleares last year, so 2024.
Yes.
How did that all start for you?
Well, I've always really wanted to be in like the modeling world.
Okay.
And I saw that like on Instagram, I saw girls posting videos doing runway classes, makeup classes.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to be like modeling classes. So I just signed up and I went into it. And then I found out that it was actually a pageant. And I had no clue what a pageant was.
No idea?
I had no idea what it was.
That's so
and then I just had to
interesting.
kind of learn the rules. I was like, you have to sit a proper way, stand a proper way, have your hair a proper way, you know? It was really different.
Did they teach you that at that kind of,
Yes.
say, pageant
Yeah.
school? Do you have to pay to do that?
Yeah, you have to pay an entry.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's
my
interesting. Oh, I'd love to learn that.
And was it such a change from what you knew before? Like to sit a certain way? Is it like you have to have your legs like coming across rather than
Yeah, definitely.
the way I sit all the
Especially
time?
because I thought with modeling, like you have to have a serious face.
Yeah.
You have to stand straight. You can't spin. You can't do anything. And then the pageant is so different. You have to be smiling all the time.
All the time.
Which is something I find very difficult. I hate smiling. And you have to have good posture and you have to know how to spin and you have to have heels that are like this high.
Yeah.
When
And
you
it was
spin
just a
on
big
the
change.
heels.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Wow, that's so cool. It's like, have you seen the movie Miss Congeniality?
No.
Okay, you
Wait,
have to,
you need to
wait,
watch
go
it.
home and watch it. No, it is so good. I mean, that's super interesting. So you had like no idea really what this was like all about. And it was just like, boom, right in there. And what other things like did you learn? Do you learn like etiquette, like on talking, on how to do a speech, on what is it exactly you
So, like,
learned?
public speaking and things.
Yeah, so pageants, they all have like sponsors that help us with everything. Like they get a sponsor on like a runway teacher and she has to teach us how to walk on heels and everything. And then they get a sponsor from like an international school or something. And they have a teacher that we have to FaceTime with and he'll teach us like how we have to speak
Wow.
and like how to be like correct in that world, you know?
That's so nice though.
Does
Actually.
it work in your advantage because you speak 3 languages?
Yes.
So because you've got a Scottish dad, a German mum, and you live in Mallorca.
Yes.
So you have 3 languages. Did that work to your advantage
A
then?
lot. Yeah.
Really?
Because it's really important to know English, especially if you go from a regional to a national. And then if you want to go to the international, you only communicate with English.
Yeah.
So it's really important to know English.
Oh, wow, that's so interesting. So what's like your next, like what, when you win that, what is it like you can do? Can you then enter like Miss Spain? Can you go into like a Miss World competition?
Yeah, so pageants, it's actually just all different logos.
Okay.
So there's Miss Intercontinental, which was this one,
Yeah.
which is discontinued.
Okay.
And then there's Miss World, Miss Grand, which is the last pageant that I was in. And they all just have like their own like theme. So
Yeah,
they say like
okay.
Miss World is like you have to like to be like volunteers, help the
Yeah.
planet. And then Miss Grand is more like being a strong woman.
Okay.
Like it's like a voice for the woman. And you just kind of choose whichever one like aligns with you the most.
So you have to get involved in, do you volunteer then for things within the community locally or nationally, or how does it work?
I'm guessing, I don't know, it's more of a Miss World thing. So I'm guessing they like give them a guide on what they can do.
Yeah. For the competition here, what did you have to do? Is it a 1 day thing? Is it a 3 day?
No, so for example, for this pageant or for my last pageant?
Yeah, for this one.
For this one, the casting was in like April, and then in June was the final gala.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't even go to the casting. I signed up a month before the final gala. So I didn't actually get like the whole process. I just had to speed through it.
Okay.
And then in a month, I had to learn what all the other girls had learned in the past like few months to catch up to them.
Is
so I
there
didn't get the
things that
full
you're like
experience.
not allowed, where they're like, don't have your nails like this. Like, don't have them like me.
Yeah,
just like
they don't
long.
like long nails.
Yeah. Oof.
It can't be bright colored nails. Like they always have to be nude nails.
That's you ruled
like
out.
these ones.
Nah, I won't be holding a Miss
So
World
let's
title.
see, as long as you're allowed your nails
Yeah.
then?
Well, that's all right.
And they always have to be this color.
So would you always stick to that? No.
I've had this for like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not like look at some nail art on Instagram and go, oh, I fucking love that?
I do.
I don't know.
I'm like saving all my
Yeah, I'm
all
on
my
Pinterest.
crazy.
I'm like, this is so nice. And I'm like dreaming about it. And then I'm like, nope, can't do it.
Really?
Is there not even like a downtime, like a month that you can sort of say, right, I can have my crazy nails this month because there's nothing on?
No, not really. Because through the concentration, so to say, like the month that you're preparing for, they give you like runways, photo shoots and stuff to prepare you for it. And in those runways and photo shoots, your nails can't be like a colorful color.
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, man, okay.
And then see with lights of the pageant itself, do you have like sort of bikini, swimsuit wear, evening wear, day wear? You've got all that as well?
Yeah, so in the final gala, the final night, there's like an order. And it actually starts with an opening dance where we, in a group, we all have to do a choreography. Which is like our presentation.
Miss Congeniality.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
USA, USA.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Love that.
And then you move on to swimsuit, which is more fun. You can just kind of do whatever you want. I, for example, brought out a fan, like an abanico.
Yep, seen that on your Instagram, yeah.
Or you can bring out a pareo.
Yeah.
Or, it's just like more fun. You spin, you have fun, you can dance to the music. And then after that, you go to the evening gown, which is elegant. You can't really move much. You have to be more serious, more elegant.
More composed.
Yeah. And then after that come the sashes, where you have like Miss Top Model, Miss Elegance, Miss Island Gem.
Okay.
And then they like give the band to whoever the juries think should have it.
Interesting.
And do you have to have, like your gowns and things like that, do they have to have a sort of a colour theme, or can you wear whatever colour you want? Can it be whatever design you want?
You just have to wear what you're comfortable in. But it does get like in the judges' paper, if they don't like your dress, that will take some points off.
I think,
Really?
yeah, but I think it's kind of like in the bikini fitness competitions, you have like, there is rules that it's like some of the cuts of the bikinis have to be a certain way for different categories, but you're allowed to have what a colour you want. But you essentially want to choose a colour that highlights you more, brings out your features more. Yeah. I just don't get the bikini bit of it.
Why? What do you mean?
Because I just feel like that's so like old school. Kind of like, why do you need to see her in a bikini? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's that got to do with anything?
Because there's 4 Bs, like 4, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like there's 4 Bs, which is business, beauty, body, and brain.
Okay.
And those are the 4 things you have to have. You have to be intelligent.
Okay.
Because you have to be able to answer questions on stage. You have to be beautiful. You have to have beauty. You have to have a nice body. Which usually is being thin, curvy, big boobs, and all of that. And business, being a successful woman.
See, that's the bit. It's the, like, why, I just feel like it's kind of like, there could be a girl out there that's plus size that is like an absolute bomb-ass businesswoman that could be a bigger inspiration than anyone on stage, but she ain't going to get it because according to the judges or society, she's a couple of kilos over.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Do you get girls? Is there a plus size category or something like that?
Well, the girls I've been, there's all types of bodies. Like there's really thin girls, bigger girls, flatter girls. But I've noticed that when you're on the bigger side, they do recommend you, like, maybe you should go to the gym, maybe you should do this.
Really?
Like, for example, I was told I had to gain some weight because they said I'm too thin. And then there was another girl, they said you have to lose weight.
Wow. Do they weigh you?
Is that to you?
No, I have to gain weight.
She has to gain.
All right.
Do they weigh you?
No.
No.
I know if they did.
No, but they do send you like diets that you have to follow, which I don't. I didn't follow any of it.
See, that's the one thing that just, it gets me. Because when I did my bikini fitness competitions, I did 8. And I could, at the start, I was like really enjoying it. I loved it. Again, you learn how to like walk on stage, how to present yourself. You're smiling all the time until you're like, my cheekbones are so sore. You don't have to obviously do the questions and stuff. It's more of like a body sacrifice. But then I got to a stage in it where I was like, people, even my coach would be like, you've got to eat more, you've got to eat, you got to get, and it's like, who the hell are you? Like to tell me, like, just leave me alone, you know? Or also like the judges, half the time I'm like looking at them and I'm like, who are you to judge me?
That's me like, all the time.
Who are you to judge me? You know, like it's some man and normally they're eating Pringles and they're judging me. And I'm just like, no. And then they're like, yeah, you should be fuller. You should be this. You should have more muscle. You should. And I'm like, and it just got to a stage that I was like, I feel like this is getting toxic. I feel like there's great things you can bring out of it, but I feel like the more deeper you can get into it, it can be a little bit toxic because you can tell me if I'm wrong. Like you said, there's different like federations, right?
Yeah.
It's the same in bodybuilding. And one week, that federation, they want bikini girls to be really thin on the waist, but they want them to have like really big shoulders. Then next week, they're like, do you know what? We want them to have really full glutes, really full shoulders, and the torso doesn't matter that much. Like they kind of decide what they want. So if you kept listening to every judge, you would be like a lost puppy. Like, wait, so I have to go bigger, I have to go smaller. Wait, if I have to do this, oh, my bikini color was wrong, my hair was wrong. You know, I feel like out of any of these things, you've got to do it for yourself, you know? If not, I can get like a bit. Yeah. Can you also, do you see a toxic side to it?
For me, it's always like, I don't know how they decide the judges. Because for me, whenever they're like, at my last pageant, there was a judge and he was just the owner of a gym. And I was like, what qualifies you to be a pageant judge? And I'm like, what do you even know about this world? Do you know enough to be able to judge me?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I feel like there's so many people, like, for example, you could easily be a judge at a pageant. And it would be
would love to.
Can you imagine it?
Oh God.
And I feel like, there's so many people that they could be choosing and they just miss out on the opportunity.
That's a really good point, Emily. Well done.
No, it is because that's what I feel. Because it's the same, like, the thing is, it's like when I started, so it's kind of like me or anyone looking into pageants where it's that typical stereotype, like, oh, it's a thin girl. She's like, you know, like bimbo, doesn't know what she wants. She's just wanting world peace, you know? And then it's the same with the bodybuilding competitions where my category is bikini, where it's like, why is she showing her ass? You know, why is her boobs out? And it's like, I've learned about it and been like, okay, she's not just showing her ass. She's showing, and then you need a specific criteria of what you're showing. But then some of the judges, I'm just like, the hell are you doing? You know, and some of them don't even look at you. They're like that.
Yeah, they're not.
And you're like on stage, like, hello.
Depends how they're feeling on the day.
I think that judges' days are long.
Yeah. Oh.
Especially in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
They're like from 9 a.m. until 10, 11 at night. And you're like, how are you even functioning at this point?
Yeah.
But I think that's a good point. I'll be the next judge. I would love that.
You put that in your CV, you know? You'd like,
I'd love that.
So how's your family with it all? Are they quite supportive? Do your mum and dad come along? Your sister come and support you?
Yeah, they do. They're really supportive. They just don't quite understand it yet. They're new to this. So my mom's like, what does that even mean? And I'm like, come on. I've been like in a pageant for 2 years. You have to get this. But she just doesn't get it sometimes. But I feel like that's normal because...
Well, they're not there for like your training. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the thing. It's like when my mum comes to my competition, she's like, you know, she'll clap and she'll cheer, but it's like, I don't actually know what she's doing.
Yeah, my mom's rooting me on, but she's probably like, what's going on?
Yeah. But as long as like you're comfortable with it and you're happy doing it. I think that's like the most important. Do you feel like, what is it you feel like you've gotten out of winning Miss Baleares?
Definitely my confidence.
Right.
Because I've always been very shy. Like, I can't talk in public. Like, it's always been really bad. And I feel like I'm getting over it now. And if I wouldn't have been in the pageant, I'd still be stuck there.
That's so nice. So do you finish school here in Mallorca?
Yes.
You finished school at what, 16, 17, 18?
18.
Yeah, okay. Well, I finished at 16. I was like, bye. And then you've just went straight into the pageants. Were you doing anything between finishing school and pageants?
No.
So you haven't worked or anything?
Well, yeah, when I finished my pageant, then at my final pageant, there was 2 winners because it was 2 different pageants, but they celebrated it together.
Okay.
And it was me and another girl. And I got along with her really well. So then we decided to start a business together.
All right.
And we had known each other for like 8 months at most.
Okay, so did you meet her at the
pageant?
Okay, so doing all the training with her. Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, I really like her. She's so sweet. And then she was like, I've been wanting to open a shop for a while. Would you want to do it with me? And I was like, sure, why not?
2 19-year-olds.
What, like a fashion shop? Is it fashion?
Yeah, like just clothes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like women's clothes wear. And I was like, sure, why not? And then we did it, but then it was too much drama.
Okay, drama. So wait, where was it a physical shop?
Yes.
In Mallorca?
In Palma.
In Palma. Okay, clothes shop.
Yes.
And what kind of clothes did you have?
Just like women. We had bikinis, we had dresses, we had all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So it wasn't just specific in evening wear? Or
no, it was everything.
Okay. So you opened that up with her, and then what happened?
And her mom.
What was it? And her mom or your mom? Her mom.
Her mom.
Okay. So it was them 2 and you.
And me.
And then what happened with that? You're not involved in that anymore?
No.
Okay.
Because they like both teamed up against me all the time.
Mom
Because
and
obviously
daughter.
it was like mother-daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like the extra. So whenever anything went wrong, they blamed it on me.
And it was your fault.
And it was like they always had each other's back. Like if one of them would mess up, the other one would be there for them. But if I messed up, I was like, you're on your own.
So would you work in the shop as well with them?
Yeah. Like we would take turns working at the store.
Oh my God. That's like a big commitment at your age.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Is the shop still there?
Yeah, they have it, but I left.
Okay, we're not going there anymore. We're not going there. That was a drama. Well, I think...
We don't like drama.
But the thing is, joking aside, if it wasn't for your pageant and for you getting the confidence, you wouldn't have opened that shop. And you've learned like a big lesson out of that.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. I think the biggest thing is a life lesson that you've got from it, you know.
It happened to you a million times over.
Yeah, because I was like saying to my mom, why does this have to happen to me? Why am I so unlucky? And she was like,
no, this is the
you
best
just
thing
learned
that
something that other people learn in their 30s. So be grateful for it and learn from it.
Exactly.
So now when I want to start my own business again, I have
own business. Make it your way.
Your terms. Your terms.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. You've got at least that experience of being involved with others.
Yeah.
And you can know, right, I'm not doing that again, or if I do, I'm doing it this way instead of that way. So
Huge credit to you. Like
well
you
done.
did it. You did it by yourself. I'm sure that girl wouldn't have went into business with you and your mum, right? So it's like you were like ballsy. You're like, hey, I'm here and I'll team up with you guys and fine. So yeah, very good, amazing. I'm just so excited about this like competition.
I know you've got her thinking out. I can see her wee wheels turning. She's like, I could do that judging now. How am I going to fit that in? When am I doing it? When's the next pageant? I need to be on this.
Make a Trendy Talk pageant. The 3 of us could be judges. Is there any like rules, like protocols, like now that you have that title, is it like, don't be dyeing your hair a stupid colour? Don't be, I don't know, wearing short skirts? Is there things like that you have to follow?
Not really. I can dye my hair if I want. I can wear whatever I want. I can do my makeup however I want. It's more on social media. You always have to be appropriate on social media.
Right.
Okay.
Like, for example, if you've ever posted anything inappropriate, you cannot participate in a pageant.
Got it.
So you always have to be careful with what you're posting, definitely.
Would you feel like, see if you went to the nail salon tomorrow, got neon yellow nails with like black scars all over it, and then you just went, fuck it, I'm going to dye my hair pink. And then you seen someone that's related to the pageants like in Mallorca, would you be like, oh shit, they can't see me? Do you feel like you've got to hold a face in front of people?
When I'm in the pageant, yes. Like when I'm going towards the crown still, yes, because I feel like if you don't do what they tell you, they're going to be like, okay, so she can't even listen to what we're telling her to do. So how do we know that she's going to do well with the crown and with everything?
Yeah.
But once you've got the crown, I feel like I just did whatever I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So why now would you not feel like I can get nail art in my nails?
Well, now I can. Because I don't have a contract anymore.
Right. Okay.
So now I'm going to go all out with my nails.
Right. So when you're in the contract, that's when you've got to be like more wary of these things. Do you feel like when you were in that contract, when you were like, let's say, it's 11 o'clock at night, you're like, God, I'm starving. I fancy a pizza. I'm in my pajamas. I'll quickly nip down to Palmanova to get myself a pizza. Would you be like, no, I can't. I've got to get dressed up.
I'm going.
You're going to go?
I'm going to go.
In the pajamas?
To get pizza.
And not care?
And not care.
Okay, that's fine.
And I see you've got tattoos. Are you allowed to have tattoos in it? Or do you have to cover them?
I cover them because they do get, like a lot of people are like, ew, she has tattoos. She can't be like a beauty queen if she has tattoos, blah, blah.
So
and
do
it
you
does
cover
get
them in
judged.
makeup?
Yeah, but not all the time. Like only at the final gala on stage, you just put some makeup on it, I cover it up. But I don't cover it in my pictures or anything because they're part of me. I don't care.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's
But
amazing.
it is like, actually not long ago, it was the Miss Universe competition and there were loads of girls with tattoos and they got so much hate just because they had tattoos.
In America?
Yeah.
Really? Wonder why that was. I mean,
because it gives like a dirty image.
I feel like, do you know what? Each to their own.
the thing is, I remember, because, you know, me being the 300 years that I am, way back in the 1970s, they had a Miss World and everything. And it was very kind of, if you look back at it, if you were ever to go on YouTube or anything like that, you would look at it and you would be like, oh my God, that's so sexist. It is so degrading of women, really. Because they would ask these questions. It was like the same 3 questions they would ask all the time. And they would hear these same answers coming back.
Was it world peace?
Exactly. And, you know, it was...
You've got to watch Miss Congeniality after this.
Now, Emily.
It's
Go
too
home
funny.
tonight.
It's about
Watch
an undercover police officer and she has to enter a beauty pageant and she's an undercover police officer in it.
So good. It's Sandra Bullock.
It's brilliant.
It's amazing. It's so funny.
Miss Congeniality.
But away back in the 70s, it was all this kind of the way they presented, and they all stood a certain way and they had to walk and point their feet and all the rest of it. But it wasn't like you used the word earlier, empowering women, giving them that bit of showing about business and everything. They never had that. So I feel like it had it, disappeared for a long time, and now it's come back, but it's reinvented itself kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like
So
now women are more business oriented.
I know you're talking like in a more kind of positive manner about it. It's a platform for you to do this, you know. So do you feel that you now can use this, as you said, it's giving you that bit of confidence now? If you were to go into your own business and everything, it's a plus point for you to take this?
I definitely think it is, yeah. Because it also gives you nice, like even the social media after being in a pageant, it gives you such a good platform to like then promote your business.
Yeah, sure. What kind of things do we not see like online on social media? What's happening like behind the scenes in these pageants or in the prep to it?
Did you know for only $3.99 a month, you can get an extra 20-minute X-rated podcast of Trendy Talk over on Patreon? So what are you doing? Go over there now and hit that subscribe.
I feel like people don't realize how much work is actually behind it. I feel like a lot of people think, oh, they just put on some heels, a nice gown and went out. But for example, when I started the pageant, I had no clue about makeup. Like I did not know how to do my makeup. And now I learned how to do my makeup. But it was loads of classes of learning and learning and learning.
Did you learn that in that course?
Yeah.
And how did you do it? Was it online or was it things that you had to go to?
No, the queen, like the one that was the year before, she would do classes for us to teach us how to do our makeup, because there's also, it's not just like normal clean girl makeup or anything. It's like full out glam.
Okay.
And there's like a certain way to do it when you're in a pageant. Like they want your eyes to have like really smoky, dark colors. And I don't like that on me at all. And then they want you to have huge lashes on and huge lips. Like they make you overline your lips a lot. And that's something I wasn't really into.
That's also a bit sad, isn't it?
I know. Yeah.
It's like a bit, I don't know. There's so many good things about it, but then there's like things that I'm like, oh, I don't know. Just because I just feel like, I don't know.
I think pageants push you a lot to get like facial things done.
Is
like
that so that when you're on stage, your features stand out more?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But I
Because when
feel
the
like,
lights are on you.
yeah. There's like not one single pageant that doesn't have like a doctor as a sponsor, so you can get your lips done, get your cheeks done.
Here in Mallorca, did you have a sponsor of a doctor?
Yes, I did.
Really? What doctor was it?
One in Palma, Dr. Beut.
All right, okay.
And is this to get injections in?
Did you have the option to do this?
Yeah, I did. And I actually did go and have a look at it, because my like training teacher kept telling me, oh, you should get some lips, you should get some lips. And I was thinking into it so much, and I was like, maybe I should. And I went to an appointment and they showed me like on a graphic what I would look like with bigger lips. And I was like, no, not doing it. Like I almost got fed into it.
Oh my God.
I'm like a bit speechless. She's freaking 19, man.
I know. And they're pushing this on you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm a bit speechless, man. See, I'm like...
I know, so am I. But do they suggest like boob jobs and things like that as well?
Not directly to us, no. But online you can hear some, because there's these Instagram accounts, they're called Miss Logos. And they're just people that create an account and give their opinion on pageants and the candidates and everything. They say like, oh, this is my favorite girl, or this girl isn't right for this pageant, I don't like her. And they just like give their opinion on everyone.
How the hell do they know if they haven't listened to her?
I know.
Just physically. And like they'll post a picture and be like, oh, she's so pretty. But then they can also be a picture and be like, oh, I do not like this girl. And sometimes they can post stuff being like, she could be the best candidate if she got her boobs done, or if she had more lip filler, or if her hair would be a different color. Or there's people that just put their opinion there.
I've had a few times like
I was going to ask.
In the bodybuilding thing, like, oh, you know, they normally make the winners always got their boobs done. And I'm like, good for them.
Yeah, they can
good
do
for
that.
them. I did 8 competitions, won 7. I think I'm doing fine. You know, like that's mad. That's mad.
Have you ever had like any sort of hate or anything like that?
Not really.
No.
I don't really get along with the other girls usually though. Like I feel like we have like a complete different mindset. I don't know why.
Okay, so for example,
like I feel like I'm always divided with them.
Okay. So they more into their appearance, and you're more kind of business savvy side of it.
Yes.
How did I know that? I'm not even there.
I know, that's what I was going to say, because you've got your...
It's because you've got your German part, your Scottish and German part in you. That's why I'm just like, can't believe that with the lips. I mean, I remember when I first started getting stuff done, which was, I just started off with Botox, and I think I was 22, and I was just one day, I was like, oh God, I've got this line, and it kind of reminded me of my mum. And I was like, not having that. So just Googled like the nearest clinic. I was like, I'm going to Bendy Nat, get that sorted. And then I got my lips done for the first time in Los Angeles. And I actually took an allergic reaction because I'm allergic to lidocaine, which is the numbing substance they put in. And my lips were massive, like so big.
Duck lips.
Yeah. So, and then it's actually, I haven't had my lips done in so long. My lips are like, let's say, naturally on the bigger side now because it's so full of scar tissue, because I had so many flare-ups when I did get them done. But I can't believe they pressed that on you, man. I can't believe they're offering you Botox. I mean, God, I should enter the competition. I'll take it all.
I know.
I'm like, yeah,
Bring it
perfect.
on. No, keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
Don't stop. I'll tell you when.
I know, but it's 19.
I know. That
When you
is a
start
bit
when
much.
you're 19. There's things about it that I think great, amazing. And there's things about it that I think,
I know.
that's a bit...
See, that's the thing, you know, do your parents ever worry that, well, you said that they don't kind of really understand, but do they ever worry that it might take you down a darker route?
My mom's very worried about it. She's always like, because everyone I always show her, she's like, oh, look at her lips, look at this, look, she has her boobs on, she has that. My mom's like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't start, because then you won't stop.
The thing
That's
is,
it.
you got to do it for you, though. Like, if you want to get that done for you, go for it. But don't be doing it to like, oh, because if she has this, I used to always, I mean, haven't we all looked at girls, if it's someone that we say is a role model, or someone even like, how many times have we looked at our ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend? Oh, she's got this. Oh, she's brunette, so I'll dye my hair brunette. Oh, she's blonde, so I'll dye my hair blonde. Oh, she's thin, so I'll lose weight. Oh, she's got bigger boobs, so I'll get my boobs done. And it's just like, for what? To be like, what? You got to be happy with yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're just going to end up looking like everyone else if you just do what
That's
everyone
it,
else
that's it.
does.
And be unhappy, which is
Yeah.
even the worst
I know.
thing ever.
I know. But you have a boyfriend, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting. I know. How long have we been together with him?
Almost 3 years.
Oh, wow. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
And what does he say about all of this then? What's his...
He's not a big fan of it.
Really?
Because he says it consumes me too much. It's because when I'm in a pageant, I'm only focused on the pageant. Like, I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah, but you know what? He's
Like-
going to be watching this right now. And would you prefer she would be focused on a pageant or going out clubbing in Magaluf until 3 a.m.
But, like,
and calling you?
he is supportive about it, but sometimes he's like, you have to calm down, because I'm like so obsessed with it.
What's your next steps? What do you want to do next?
The last pageant I was in now,
Yeah.
I didn't qualify or anything.
Yeah.
So I would definitely go back to that pageant again, because it's my favorite one.
Here in Mallorca?
Yeah.
Would you ever think about doing one in Spain or somewhere different?
Yeah, I think I would.
So do you see it as what's the future holding it? Do you sort of see it as, this is a 5-year plan, this is something I'm going to do for 5 years, and at the end of it, fine? Or is there something in particular that I want to achieve that goal? I want to be in that pageant, even if I don't win it or whatever, but I want to be there. So what is it?
When I'm in a pageant, it's never because I want to win. It's more because I want to be seen. Because I'd like to work as a model and getting paid as a model. Because in a pageant, you're never going to get paid. You're just losing money because you have to invert money into it.
Okay.
So I mainly do it to be seen by brands, by important people that need models for anything, really.
Okay. So you just want to like get out there, get the experience.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, especially here in Mallorca, some of the judges, it can be very like controversial, as in, we know that girl, so we're going to score her better. That judge is having a relationship with that girl. He likes the look of that girl better.
I actually, the national, when I won this regional, and then after you win a regional, you go to national, and the national was actually a scam.
Oh,
Like it was all set up, like it was set up who was going to win and everything. So we went to Murcia for 4 days as like a concentration, and then we reached the final gala, and they told us who the judges were, and turns out that 3 of the judges were like either the designer or a friend or someone that one of the girls knew.
Oh,
And then she ended up winning.
of course.
So it was actually just a whole scam. Like so in the national, I got first runner up, which was like second, like the winner, and then I'm the second one. But before I got first runner up, I actually didn't even make the top 20. I got kicked off stage at the top 20 because I didn't even get in. So then I got off the stage, and then they were like, oh no, wait, we messed up. That girl has to come back on stage. And I was so confused. I was like, what's going on? And then it was obviously they were making sure that girl would turn out the winner, like on the papers, that they kept scoring me so low that I ended up going so low that I didn't even make it in.
Oh,
And then they were like, oh no, she has to come back on stage. And then I ended up being like, from kicked out, I was first runner up.
That would make you go,
That's the thing, man.
I know. So you've got to pay for your own travel, your accommodation, and your outfits.
No.
No.
The travel and the accommodation is always paid for.
All right. Okay.
I just have to pay for my outfits and all of that. But food, everything's included.
Okay, but your outfits could be quite expensive, could they not?
Yeah.
So how does that make you feel when you're going and you already know that Lauren's going to win and I'm going to be, or whatever?
Like a waste of time.
Uh-huh.
Because I was quite confident. I was like, I think I can do this one. Like, I think, and my expectations were really high. I was like, I think I can win this one. And then when they said the judges, and I saw it was her designer and everything. And then when we get the sashes, like photogenic, top model, elegance, she started getting all of them. And I was like, okay, so she's already getting all of the sashes. And her designer is the judge. Mm-hmm. She's obviously going to win. And then she ended up winning.
I mean, I remember in one of my competitions, there was... there's a judge that I don't really like him, and when I heard that he was I think he was the head judge, so I don't know how it works in pageants, but it doesn't really matter what any of the other judges say. The head judge, if he's like, no, I actually think different, they go with his decision. Yeah. And it was this guy that I just don't like his vibe, and I thought, oh. And when I went out on stage, I was just looking at the judges, and he wasn't even looking. He was like looking down and he was writing something. So I then found my videographer in the audience, and I just smiled the whole time for her because I thought I'm going to get good Instagram content and he can go, and then the girl that won, I was like, everyone was really shocked, like this girl that won. And everyone was like, what the hell? Like even the girls backstage were like, I can't believe you didn't win, because it was kind of like obvious that I had like the fitter. It's not about the fitter. There's more things into that, but it was quite obvious. And they were like, what? Like when I came off stage, they were like, you didn't win. I was like, no. And then afterwards, I was like, I kept saying to my videographer, Amanda, I was like, there's something weird going on here. There's something weird. And then it came out like 2 weeks later at this huge scandal that he was having a relationship with this girl, and he kept giving her wins, and she ended up going to the Olympia in Las Vegas. So I was like, yep, I freaking knew it. But yeah, that goes on. But I think at the end result, I'm not saying that these things are bad. I think it's great. But I think you've got to do it like for yourself, and like for yourself only. And also like, I think, and never think of it as a waste of time. Just think of it as exposure and experience for you, and let them get on with it. Miss Sashay is not going to get really far in her life. So just be like, yeah, crack on.
Also, the other thing is like your own self-esteem. You haven't really achieved this. You've only got your 6 sashes because you're sleeping with one of the judges. You've done it yourself. You've did a lot of hard graft and everything like that. So you've achieved it. So kudos to you. Well done.
Yeah. Do you ever like feel that you compare yourself to winners and you start having like a bit of negative thoughts?
I was going to say, yes, I compare myself, but not in a negative way. Okay. Like I'll see someone and I'll be like, oh, she's so pretty, or like her body looks so nice, and I'll be like, I want to achieve that as well. Okay. Like, not in a negative way. I won't be like, oh my God, she's so pretty and I feel so ugly. No. Yeah. It's more of like, she looks so pretty and she looks so empowered. And I was like, I'm going to empower myself as well. Okay. Because I feel like as long as you're confident, that's when you're going to look your best.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, well done, you.
And when in the future do you want to like do anything like opening up your own business again, or?
I'm in the process right now. It's just really hard to find a place that's not super expensive. Mm. Or like either it's tiny. Yeah. Or it's a good size, but it's way too expensive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's exciting.
Well done. So do you have to go a lot to the gym and everything like that? What I'm really thinking about is, do you have to do a lot of neck exercises to be able to wear the crowns? Are they quite heavy, or are they?
Well, usually they're quite heavy.
Are they?
Well, it kind of depends on the pageant. It depends how big they are. I find that one massive. I've never seen a crown that big before.
Love.
I'm trying that on, by the way.
Yeah, we're all trying it on. Mm-hmm. But love that.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so nice. That little crown. You get to keep that as well, yeah? Yeah. Okay. It's not like you'll see in Miss Congeniality.
I know they've got to hand it back.
They've got to hand it back. Like, no, thank you very much. But yeah, just kind of like going, because I think this is just such a big subject, is like feeling that pressure. Like, do you feel like, okay, if this pressure got to me and I felt like thoughts were coming into my head, like, oh, get the surgery done, get your lips bigger, get super skinny and all of this, do you think you would be like, no, this is not why I'm doing this, like this is enough?
Definitely.
Do you feel like some girls are more into that? That's what their thinking is with these things, like it's very self-cautious and more self-aware and about the image than...
Yeah, like I think it can be really toxic if you let them like feed into you.
Yeah. God, I think it would be dangerous.
I think so as well, because I think it's a world that you could get sucked right into it. You could go in with the best of intentions and then all of a sudden you've got promoters or sponsors or whatever taking you down a different road. Get your lips done, get your boobs done, you know, do this, do that. And before you know it, you're in a whole world that you did not intend to be in, you know. And it's funny you saying it, because I've looked, when I knew that you were coming on, I've looked at some of the things on Instagram and I've looked at some of the girls and I've thought, what have you done to yourself? You know, you're not... It's like what you said, there's so many, they look the same. They've got this look about them, you know, and it's sad in a way. It's sad that they think that that's...
So what is the day for, if you're prepping for your competitions, what is a typical day for you like?
Well, I mainly focus on my social media because I feel like before the pageant, they like post an official picture of you and you have to vote and comment on your favorite one. And I think the most important thing is creating like, not a family, but like,
community.
A community that can then support me when that happens. So I spend almost every day I had a photo shoot. Like that was my favorite thing, like photo shoots.
Do you enjoy that?
It's my favorite.
So every day, like before the pageants, you're in photo shoot mode. Where are these photo shoots? Like, do you have to pay for those photo shoots?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have to pay for these. Well, we usually get a photographer and he'll do us like a discount because he knows how much we're already spending, but not because he has a contract or anything. Like I found my favorite photographer through my last pageant.
Okay.
And he would usually be like €100 per photo shoot. But since we were in a pageant and he knew it was already expensive, he would do it for 60.
All right. Okay. God, fab. I'll do a photo shoot with him.
That was good.
Okay, so you're very much into your social media, photo shoots, you like to be in front of the camera. What other things would you do to get like stage ready?
Stage ready?
Yeah.
Probably I'd be talking to myself, like asking myself a question and practicing how I would answer it, because what I get the most nervous for is when I have the interview with the judges.
What questions do they ask?
Anything. Do you consider yourself a strong woman? Or that's like the easiest question I've gotten for now.
Okay.
But they ask questions like, it's because they're always in Spanish, so it's hard for me to translate them.
Time.
What is like a cause that you most like would support in war and stuff like that? Like a lot of questions are about war, about feminism.
Okay.
It's a big thing. In pageants, they expect you to be a feminist.
Yeah.
Which I don't align with quite. Because they're always like, are you a feminist? And if you say no, like you kind of have to say what they want to hear when you're in an interview. Like so many times you just want to give your honest opinion, but if you give that opinion, they'll be like, no.
Okay.
Like you have to say what they want to hear. So that's what I practice the most. Because like, if they just ask me a question, okay, I just say what I think and I wouldn't have to practice. But I have to practice what they want to hear, which is the most frustrating part.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my God.
No. Oh, well.
Well, there you go. Life and a beauty queen. Woo! My goodness. Well, thank you so much for like sharing this information with us. And
it certainly opened our eyes to it all. I thought it was just you went out, high heels and smiled and that was it. But
no,
there's a lot more
it's much more. I mean, this whole pageant world, it's so huge in America. Have you seen these little girls that do it?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, what's that?
And it's a bit freaky.
I mean,
like they're kids. They should be playing at a park, not wearing
fake
heels.
teeth and stuff. Have you seen this?
Veneers?
Yeah, it's called clippers, I think it's called. And they put in these teeth, yeah. I mean, I feel like as long as everything's in moderation, like everything in life, then it's fine. But it does concern me, especially the world that we live in now with like social media and, you know, the appearance and everything. I think it's great. Like you're very switched on and you're looking at it as a business savvy way, which is great. But I mean, think of a girl that didn't have like your mental strength and was going into it. She would be like a lost puppy. And before you know it, it's just a very like broken girl.
But you look at how you entered your bikini fitness thing. You did it because you wanted to prove something to yourself that you could do it. And you also gave yourself a kind of, you know, an end goal as well.
Yeah.
And I think what you're doing, Emily, is a kind of similar idea. You're going in with it, using it as a platform to other things. It's not just about the pageanty, you know, things, you know, there's a bigger picture for you. And I think that's important because if you look at a lot of the girls that went into your side of things, they're very insular and they just live in that world. Whereas if you use it for something bigger, world peace,
it's a cult.
Yeah. No, I think you're doing incredibly well, and I think you've got a good head in your shoulders.
Thank
you know,
you.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for coming and sharing.
Thank you for
with us.
having me.
Your eyes are so nice.
I know.
Thank you.
I know.
Aren't they?
And you've got such a lovely smile. You should.
I don't like
keep
it.
smiling.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
smiling. Oh,
Keep doing it.
That's like the hardest part. I'm on stage and I'm smiling and everyone's like, she's so fake smiling. I'm
No,
like, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you can feel it. You're like,
I know.
no, you look great.
Well
and
done.
we will, of course, link everything about Emily down below in the description box. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Stay trendy, and we'll see you at the next one.
Bye, guys.
There.
Right, let's get that crown on.
It looks ridiculous when it's on.
Get it on, Mum.
Head.
I know.